Why, hello everyone, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Story Mode and Stormblood and Rhalgr's Reach. You know, most people are intimidated by this statue, but me, I'm pretty used to everyone towering over me. Anyway, Lys, Alphino, Alice, I kept y'all waiting, sorry. Hardly surprising. Where there's war, there's you said that last time, sorry. Alice is nodding approvingly at the sutlers. Yes, we are all still pretending to know what that word means. I don't know why Lys made it up. Come to take the measure of our friendly neighborhood merchants. They're a bold lot, that much is plain. If the Imperials found out they were peddling their wares to the Resistance, they'd be lucky to escape with their lives. 'Tis a gamble, aye, and I admire their courage, but their motives could hardly be said to be altruistic. Ah, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. We finished discussing your proposal and we're ready to receive you all back at the tent. I've sent someone to fetch you stolen Kryl, so if you'd like to follow me. I'd love to. Let's go. Oh, I thought it was going to launch right into it. Let's check in. I want to walk on the table, but I will be polite. We are guests. Sorry to have kept you waiting, but matters such as these demand due deliberation. We'll begin once the others arrive.
Thank you all for waiting. We have reached a consensus. I, Conrad Kemp, do hereby accept the Eorzean Alliance's proposal. You must understand, however, that our cooperation comes with certain caveats.
Those caveats being?
I take no joy in this, just so you know. Were it within my power, I'd offer you more assistance. But the Resistance is far more fragmented than you realize. The men and women in my care belong to but one of many factions. Simply put, I can only speak for the people of Rhalgr's Reach. Now, I have every intention of appealing to the others, and I expect many will agree, but it will take time. And I cannot guarantee universal support.
Understood. I shall see that the Alliance is under no misapprehensions as to your position.
Much obliged. But that's not the whole of it. As you can imagine, the loss of those who cast their lot with the Griffin left us short on numbers. Some of our most trusted veterans died at the wall, and we've had to fill their posts with the young and inexperienced. Frankly, everything's in a right bloody mess.
Oh, we'd be more than happy to help you get back on your feet. If we're going to work together, we'll be doing ourselves a favor.
Well, there's no shortage of work to be done, that's for sure. We're in dire need of new blood, too.
Ishtola and I could lend a hand in the infirmary. From what I saw, they could do with a few more healers.
Very well. I, for my part, shall return to the Rising Stones. I'm certain there are others among the Scions who would welcome the opportunity to fight for Alamegan liberation.
Is there anything else we can do to help?
I had something else in mind for you, Lot. Monargo and Mefrid will tell you more.
Understood. We won't let you down.
Yes, very excited to help out. Now that we've dealt with the formalities, we can get to work. I'm glad you're with us, friend. Me too. Ha, as if there was any doubt. What a relief. For a moment there, I really wasn't sure which way it was going to go. Right then, Monago and Mefrid are to be our keepers. Knowing naught of what they require, one task is as good as the other. Make your choice, Derman. Will do. Oh, goodness. You spoil me already. I'm just gonna have to start choosing stuff kind of kind of randomly here, aren't I? Probably. Yeah, sure. Your ether compass may now be used to locate ether currents in new regions. The ether compass can now be found under collection and it doesn't matter. And it was already working, so I'm not sure why it was, it doesn't matter. So, these are two little forks. Well, it's one little fork, really. Fork, singular, in the quest path. We do have to do both of them though, so we're really just choosing the order. Let's start with Monago. Before she tells you of her mission, Monago has a few things she'd like to say. Before we begin, I'd like to thank you and the Scions again for patching me up after I bled all over your floor. I owe you my life. I won't forget that. Furthermore, it was rude of me to run off without saying a word. It's all well and good me claiming my duties here couldn't wait, but a parting thank you was the very least you deserved. My apologies. Not a problem. Trust me when I say we had a lot going on at the time. And thank you. Now, to business. Commander Kemp's entrusted me with a formal reply to be hand-delivered to the Alliance leadership. It covers everything we discussed, as well as detailing the disposition of our forces. Well, what I need is an escort. 1 or 2 men at most, so we can make it to the wall swiftly and without attracting undue attention. Very well. I shall join you in this. General Aldin commands the forces at Castromorians. It should be simple enough to see it into his hands. Great. That's just what I wanted to hear. When you're ready to depart, meet me at the pass leading out of the Reach. Can do. Let's go be helpful. You all ready to go? Let us defer to Monago with regards to the route. While we could just as easily head back the way we came, there could be any number of reasons why we should not. Yes, I trust your judgment in this. Got everything you need? Good, then let's be off. As a monk, I have my weapons with me at all times. Let's hike. Boy, that wall really is a sight from this side. Part of what I love about Stormblood is that, like, this conflict we're dealing with here, Alamigo being occupied, is something that has been just going on and simmering in the background of the story from the very beginning. We were running into all kinds of refugees from Alamigo in Ul'dah, needing help and not getting it. We ran into plenty of little groups and factions that were living out in Little Alamigo, outside Ul'dah, like young upstart kids who were tempted into nearly trying to summon Rhalgr as a primal to, in an ill-advised attempt to retake their homeland. Like, all the stuff going on with Ralban and Ilberd throughout both the base game and, like, the Heavensward expansion. Still kind of, like, keeping this simmering conflict going on, and now we are here finally dealing with it. And just facing that problem head on, and I just love the long build we've had to this. Why have we stopped? Is Autumn miss? Yeah, sorry, I had to, like, ramble for a minute. Quiet. Do you hear that? That was a ceruleum engine backfiring. Imperials. Ye gods, you have preternatural senses. I didn't hear a thing. When you grow up hunting in these lands, you learn to discern the sounds that could mean life and death, be they of a predator or a patrol. From what I'm hearing, we have a 7-man patrol augmented with a single Magitech armor. Wide search pattern. Divided into 3 teams. I don't think they know we're here. It's risky, but we should split up and try to take them all by surprise at the same time. We don't want them calling reinforcements. 3 teams, 3 of us. Nothing for it then. Where are they? Head north. You should see them long before they see you. I'll deal with the ones to the south. The armor should be just to the west. Dermond's best equipped to deal with that. We attack in 5. That should be enough time to get into position. Rendezvous on the west bank after. Any questions? No? Then good luck. This will be a good chance to shake off a little rust after I sneak past the bird. And spider. No sense to be pushing my luck. Imperials. I need punching practice. Any volunteers? Perfect. We'll start with you. Let's remember how to monk. Glad I didn't stand in the way of that. Given I'm in an area where people actually can aggro me, it's not like I'm in that much danger, but it's more than before. Well, that was a good little warm-up. Let's catch up to the others. Team. There you are. All in one piece, good to see. I'm pleased to report that the Empire is short 3 soldiers. Not that any self-respecting legatus would be sorry to lose them. It looks like everything went to plan. Not that I'm surprised. The 3 soldiers I faced didn't put up much of a fight. Most of the Imperials we get out here are conscripts from other provinces with little training and even less conviction. It's grim work, killing men and women like that, but don't doubt they'd do the same to you if the roles were reversed. And don't you dare pity a man in armor. Conscript or no, a soldier piloting one of those can kill a dozen good men in the blink of an eye. Not that I need to tell you that, after what happened at the wall. Grim, but yes. Monago would like nothing more than to continue on to Castromorians. Right, I believe we've rested long enough. We should resume our journey before someone notices their missing patrol. Yes, and before we lose the cover of night. At last, my recording time of day luck works out in my favor. Wait, what's going on? More soldiers? I didn't think they'd come this far west, but better be safe than sorry. We're clear. Only Alliance patrols ahead. Oh, good. You said the forces at Castromorians were under the command of Flame General Rabban al-Din, did you not? By Roger, the Bull of Alamigo himself. I never dreamed I'd have a chance to meet the legend. Oh, he's great. You'll love him. And hey, there's no way you can make a worse first impression than I did. I passed out right in the middle of him trying to tell me a story. Embarrassing. Pippin! I returned from a survey of the wall but a moment ago. We have yet to recover Papalimo's personal effects, I'm sorry to say. But you may rest assured, we'll notify you and yours the moment we do. Thanks, Pippin.
It is good to see you again, my friends. I hope you are here to tell me you have made contact with the Resistance.
We are, General. Allow me to introduce Monago of Rolga's Reach.
At your service, sir. And may I say what an absolute honor it is to stand before the Bull of Alamigo.
These are not the Blood Sands, girl. You and I are but soldiers on a battlefield fighting for the same cause.
As you say, General. On behalf of Commander Kemp of the Alamigan Resistance, I present to you our formal response.
Good. I'm glad we've reached an accord. Though I was not aware you had suffered such losses.
Aye. Some of our finest took part in the Griffin's doomed assault, and we've been struggling to find new recruits ever since. The massacres cast a pall over the whole resistance, and many who might once have been open to joining us have since thought better of it.
After all of the Griffin's false promises, one can hardly blame them. They have no desire to give their lives for a lost cause.
We will not lie to them. This is war, and lives will be lost. Yet what we offer is not the fever dream of a madman, but true hope.
The people need proof of this, Father. Let us show it to them. I say we stand shoulder to shoulder with our new allies and engage the Garleans in open warfare. The Resistance must demonstrate that they can hold their own against Imperial regulars. And with our assistance, I am confident they can do just that. If we can achieve even a token victory, I believe it will serve to rekindle the hope of the Alamegan people and inspire them to rise up once more.
Aye. Aye. Once word spread that we'd won a battle against the Garleans, I'd wager we'd have new recruits flocking to us from malms around. The question is, when and where do we strike?
I'm glad you asked. I have a plan.
I like this idea. Our scouts recently informed me of an interesting development at Castellum Valadina, namely the arrival of a shipment rumored to have come from the research and development facilities near the capital, containing prototype Magitech armor. It's our assessment that this armor is to be field tested here, most likely against Alliance forces, mayhap before the day is out. Damn it all, more Magitech weapons? That's the last thing we need. Your concern's not unwarranted, but we needn't despair just yet. The shipment is thought to have contained a single heavy unit and 1 or 2 support units. With a well-laid ambush, we're confident we can destroy them all, hindering their development and delaying future deployment. And should we carry this out as a joint endeavor with the Resistance, they'll have their rallying cry. It would mean dropping all pretense about the Alliance not wanting to go to war with the Empire, but you'd have a lot more folk willing to stand up and fight if they knew they weren't alone. And you were going to have to do it eventually anyway. Exactly. And so what I propose is simple. We harry their patrols to bait them into bringing their prototype weapons to East End, where our Resistance allies will take them from behind. Simple indeed, and well within our capabilities. I see no reason to delay, especially if a field test is imminent. What say you? Assuming the Vice Marshal's intelligence is accurate, I agree with his assessment and fully support his plan. I shall notify my comrades at once. Understood. I shall have one of my men bring you the details of the plans anon. And we, for our part, will be fighting with the Alliance, yes? I somehow doubt you were intending to sit this one out. Definitely not. Still rusty. Need punch practice. Sure. All right, then. Thoughts? Prototype Magitech armor, eh? This may prove a challenge. Oh, come on, we have punched so many of those things. Fate has a way of leading one into the most unexpected alliances, does it not? Raban knows exactly what he would like you to do. Oh, good. Less deciding for me. We've been careful to avoid needless shows of force this side of the wall, but that's all about to change. And when it does, you may be sure they'll send their new toys out to entertain us. I would ask you to participate in this operation, but from that look I see, it's a foregone conclusion. My thanks. Per Pippin's plan, we need to turn East End into an Imperial graveyard. You're a dab hand at this. I'd be a fool not to use you. Head to this spot on your map. Right there. Aye. A patrol should be along shortly. Deal with them, then rendezvous with the rest of us at this location. Go well, Derman. Oh, you know I will. I'm gonna be going so well. Darn, but this game can be pretty. And it's eventually going to be prettier still. They've announced that they're going to be doing some pretty major graphical upgrades to the game, starting at least with the next expansion, I think, and then just kind of continuing for the years following. I look forward to it. I'm very excited to see what they can do to kind of, I mean, like, this game already looks very pretty, just with the strength of the art design alone, generally. I'm very curious to see what more they can bring out of this. Anyway, let's lie in wait for some Imperial soldiers. Oh, goodness. Kind of got the jump on me, didn't you? This is awkward. Okay, well. I was going to open with conversation, but this is fine too. Allow me to punch. Gotta get in some punching practice, you know. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. Oh. Wait, where's Raban? Oh, all the way back here. Okay, well, fine. Back that away, then. Raban! I did punches. What do you need now? From the shimmery look of you, I'm going to guess more punches. My information was inaccurate, it would seem. The patrol never came. All went to plan, then. Good. Our scouts report that a unit escorting the prototype weapons has left Castellum Valladina. I'm saying a lot of these weird. Let me try again. Our scouts report that a unit escorting the prototype weapons has left Castellum Valladina. The resistance is already in position, so we have but to wait for our guests to arrive. I can be good at waiting, when I must. Let's proceed.
Things looked grim for us after Cartano, didn't they? Oh, how they doubted us. Yet here we are, right as rain, with fancy new toys to put through their paces. It's like all my name days have come at once!
Seems we'll be embarrassing this one again today.
Well, 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 if it isn't Garland's little troublemaker. I can't wait to see the look on Xenos' face when I bring him your head. That is, if my secret weapons here don't grind it into mush! Attack!
Well, here we go. Real shame to break that pretty new toy of yours. Okay, do work. Adders, Flames, deal with the escort. Leave the armor to Dermot. Yes, yes. Bugger me, is that General Alden? A chance that text is so fast. I forgot how fast text goes in this game sometimes. Oh, hey, they got portraits in now, though. That's a nice new addition. Or it's not brand new, it's stuff that's existed in Endwalker and maybe in Shadowbringers as well, but they've added it to previous things as well. Anyway, they all said a bunch of things. Let me, see here. Bugger me, is that General Alden? A chance to get my revenge on Dermot and test our new weapons and kill an Alliance commander. Oh, it doesn't get much better than this. One would almost think he harbored a grudge against you, Dermot. Whatever did you do to him? Hurry up and kill the bastards, we got them outnumbered. Okay, I need to actually fight now instead of just reading, trying to catch up on the reading of text that goes so fast. What are you idiots doing? Get rid of everything we got! There's no end to them. I'm here if you need healing, Dermot. I didn't know you knew healing.
Now I've gotcha.
But yeah, I could probably use some here and there. I'm a little rusty on my monking, you see. Oh, this can't be happening. Not again. You better run. He who fights and runs... What the... Who in the hell's are you lot? For Alamigo, let none escape. Yes, reinforcements. We have them now. Forward, forward. You think you've won? Then we go together. Self-detonate, oh geez. Self-destruct sequence initiated. 60, 59, 58. 7 hells. There's no time to get to safety. We must disable it before it blows. All right, trying. Hitting it with all the buttons I have. Quick. 30, 29, 28. Almost. There we go. No, 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 no! My secret weapon! Yay! Boy, I am rusty at Monk. Which is saying something. I was never very good at it.
Oh! Damn it all! Miracles of Magitech design, my arse! I've passed harder stools than these piles of scrap. You'll pay for this. Mark my words, the next time we meet will be the last.
Aye! Run and tell your Viceroy! The day belongs to Alamigo! Yeah!
Yeah!
Everyone hold the pose. So we can look cool while they roll credits. Good. Good job, team. That's a wrap. Well done, all of you. I'd call this operation a resounding success. Can't say I'm surprised. The Bull of Alamigo had an impressive military record before he went west, as I recall. Credit where it's due, Master Kemp. 'Twas Marshal Terrapin who made this plan, and all of you, Resistance and Alliance alike, who carried it out to perfection. Aye, that they did. Not a single casualty, for which I am grateful beyond words. I've no doubt our comrades back at the Reach will feel the same. As will ours. It's been a pleasure, General. Until the next battle. Monago, I leave the Scions in your care. We shall return to the castrum then. Derman, Mistress Leveilleur, once more you have my thanks. As Master Kemp said, until the next battle. Pleasure to fight with you once again, sir. Derman, that longer hair is looking good on you. I see why you've kept it. That brute of an Imperial officer was a force to be reckoned with, wasn't he? A fool, mayhap, but he held his own against the Flame General. That's true. I can say from experience, that's not easy. I'd heard the stories, but to actually see you in action, I almost found myself pitying the Imperials. Seriously, though, it was inspirational. Oh, but you must be tired of hearing that, huh? I'll keep it simple then. Thanks for the help out there. Hey, you bet. And hey! Don't mind if I do. Take a bit of that for later. Thanks. Got anything else for me? Monago's ready to return to Rogger's Reach. Well, okay. Well, there's no reason to remain here any longer. Let's get back to the Reach. let's do. Am I meeting y'all? Oh, okay, we're just going right there then. In that case, let's go ahead and make this just a little faster. Here we are. Team, we return. The tale will need to be spread far and wide if it's to help the Resistance draw new recruits. Fortunately, Monago's eager to see to that. I wonder what Conrad has planned for us. I too wonder this, but I need to help Meffred first, I think. You didn't have to take part in the operation, but you did. You went above and beyond what was asked of you, without hesitation, and for that we owe you a debt. Our victory may not count for much in practical terms, but its symbolic value can't be overstated. Alliance and Resistance fighters came together to face an Imperial unit equipped with Garlemald's newest weapons and smashed them. The people will remember this day. Ah, that they will, for it marks the beginning of something far greater than any single victory. The beginning of a campaign by a united Eorzea to drive the Garleans from our lands. Promises and platitudes mean naught without action, but the Alliance took the field and risked their lives for our cause. To think the last time Gridanian troops trod this soil was more than a century ago, during the Autumn War, and that was to defend against our invasion. Ours is a long and bloody history, to be sure, and it gives me heart to see that, despite our acrimonious past, we can still come together for the sake of the future. Well said, Commander. Which is why I intend to go from village to village and spread word of our victory and our new alliance. The people will flock to our banners. Just you wait and see. Dermot, Alize, I cannot thank you enough for your assistance. Hey, I'm thrilled too, and also, anything for punching? Oh, it is for punching. Lovely. Thank you. Well, now that you are all good and helped, we've got Meffred next, but let's go ahead and save that for next time. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you on Friday for some more Final Fantasy XIV story mode. Take care until then, and goodbye.